up guys, welcome back to Fancy Goldfish Fanatics. Today we have an absolutely amazing fancy goldfish pond on the channel, so make sure you stay tuned to find out more. Hey Fanatics family, welcome back. As always, check out those links in the description. Make sure you're following us on our Facebook page and a member of the Facebook group. Now in today's video, we have an absolutely amazing fancy goldfish pond tour on the channel, all the way from Australia. Big thank you to Ben who submitted this video. One of the subscribers reached out to me and he sent me some amazing videos of his pond. And if you want to have your setup or pond featured on the channel, just leave a comment down below or feel free to email me as well. The link is in the description. Now today we're going to be looking at this absolutely amazing fancy goldfish pond. Now this is, I would say, probably one of the best, if not the best setups I've ever seen, and I do say that sometimes, but this one is absolutely amazing. It has an anoxic filtration system, it has a nitrate filter, it has a protein skimmer, it has a trickle in, trickle out, it has a veggie filter, biological filter, mechanical filtration. It has absolutely everything on this system. So normally I would narrate over the top of these videos, talk about them in a little bit more depth, but Ben has put together an absolutely great video. Now I really do apologise, the quality of the video isn't the best, so please do not rip me to shreds down in the comment section below. It was quite hard for us to get that video all the way from Australia back to here in the UK, so please do bear in mind the video quality isn't the best. Here's a quick glimpse of the system. I'm just going to put a few pictures up on the screen now of some of the plants that are around the system and a few pictures of the system itself just before we get into the video. Now also, just before Ben shows his amazing setup, just wanted to say that all of the fancy goldfish have settled in really well. They are all feeding and luckily all of them are doing absolutely great. The two Aranda that I imported have completely recovered from shipping. Now, I did think I was going to actually lose the tiger Aranda. I will put a quick video up on the screen now. It was bottom sitting and at times it was just lying on its side. So I had to put it in the filter, make a sort of makeshift basket in the filter for it to sit in, and then slowly it started to recover. I could introduce it back into the main tank and now it's doing absolutely amazing and getting on with all of the other fancy goldfish. So that quick update is out of the way. I'm going to let Ben take over the video now and show this absolutely amazing system.
A few moments later.
Well, here goes Chris. As much detail as I can on my wife's pond that I built her. So basically 1,300 litres about, 2 fiberglass tanks, aquaponics system, nitrate reactor, protein skimmer, UV, canister filter, all sorts of stuff going on in here. But we'll stick with for the first half of the video. I'll have to send it in 2 halves. This bit. 80 litres of the beads. There's 2 air pumps running in there, drawing water through that bit. And there's a partition here. And there's like a sprinkler system in there that pulls water right the way through. And that's what he's feeding these lovely plants that my wife loves. The ferns have had a good cutting back. We have to do that 3 times a year because they just go out of control. There's the little filter at that end. You can see there. Yep, it just draws water through, all run on here. Never cleared it out. I don't think I ever will. Flow rate hasn't changed in 3 years, so I don't think it's that clogged. It might get root bound, I'm not sure. Black flow coat is the finish on there. It's got 4 layers of fiberglass on all the surfaces and 6 layers in the corners. It's curved down from each end, and I've got in the middle there what I call the linear bottom drain. Goes right the way across, just made from a T-piece that's all fiberglassed in. So I don't get anything settling on the bottom as such. There is some air stones in there. There's the air line running down there. I use the black dripper system. Really covers, you can see there's one down there. I'll just cover the reflection. And there's one that runs up the back there and comes through to there under that rock. I like it to be pretty still in here so that I can see the fish. I mean, there's things I can do that, you know, I can pump all sorts of air through there if I want, but I like it quite tranquil. I'll get the covers off this lot and we'll do the second half of the video. Okay, well that's the covers off. We've got the 3 acrylic covers as well. They just stop for any evaporation. And so there's a cavity underneath both tanks, both fiberglass obviously. There's a cavity about that much underneath, so that carries the pipe from the bottom all the way through, comes out here into the UV, into the canister filter, into what I call like the bio chamber, I suppose. It's yeah, there's a bit more going on, but then the water goes past 6 biosinosis baskets through some jack mat and some other sponge. We'll get to that bit later because I'm not happy with that bit. Through the moving bed, I think there's got to be 70 litres in there. It's full, but it's moving around well. Then there's 3 more biosinosis baskets, and in this end I'm doing I've got like a tank in there that's I'm trying to replicate like a deep substrate sort of system. You know, I've got it running pretty fast there. It normally, you know, it runs a bit slower than that. I just trickle it through, but you know, I can control that with my manifolds here, as well as the protein skimmer. That's an attempt to tackle nitrates. Everything else is 0, so you know, the only thing left to chase really was nitrates. So I've only got 5 parts per million in here at any time. You know, I've left this a month and a half, come back, and it's still been 5 parts per million nitrate. That's it. So it really is stable. Little protein skimmer. That's a really cheap reef tank, and I've just extended the chamber, and as you can see there, every now and again a bubble goes up, and I've explained it to the kids and the wife. We're collecting bubble skins, and you can see there it actually comes up quite yellow. I've been playing around with it this morning, so yeah, it's a little bit diluted. I run the air through it and it flooded, so there's a constant feed in. I can vary that here if I want. I've got it at the front there so that it's very visible for me. So, you know, when this is all closed up, I can still see that there's fresh water going in. That'll overflow from here, comes out there, goes down my sewer. Now, this bit is my attempt at a nitrate reactor. So there's 4 chambers here. First one's full of K1. The last 3 are full of the same as the basket. So cat litter with laterite mixed into it, and I've got a pretty decent sized pump here pumping that through, and it's got quite a flow rate. So there it is there. Just realised that it turned off. That's from earlier. That's all good. Now, improvements. The canister filter, this plumbing up here needs to be tidied up. The canister filter needs to really go. You know, I'm going to do an upflow filter, and I'm going to order some sponges. You can see I'm only running I've got 2 here at the moment. I did have 3. They've deteriorated. I need to pull my finger out and order some more. And I'm going to order in ones from, I think it's Swiss Tropical or something. They sell the best quality filter sponges, so I'm going to get some custom made, and you know it's going to be, I'm going to go right the way through the set, and that should keep any debris from making it any further than this, you know, because I don't want it coming back here. The water returns back just through some modified bulkhead fittings so that they seal on both sides. That's about it, I think. I'll keep it short because I struggled to send. I did a longer video and I struggled to send it, so 2 short ones. Yeah, any tips, anything you can see that I'm doing disastrously wrong? Apart from the plug sockets, they're going to get moved up, all right? So everybody stop panicking. They're getting moved. But yeah, any tips or ideas? I'm happy to have a chat or whatever. Good stuff. Thanks for all your work, Chris. I'm really enjoying the channel, learning a lot about fancy goldfish. Yeah, so plenty more to watch on there, though. I'm enjoying it. I'll watch one a night. All right, good luck, guys. Thank you very much.
That is it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed seeing the different techniques, different filtration methods that Ben has applied to his pond, and I hope one day I can have a system outside just like that. Absolutely amazing system. Thank you so much for the submission. If you guys want to have a video just like this one based on your tank or pond at home, then please feel free to leave a comment down below. And if there's any video ideas or any video suggestions that you'd like to see on the channel, then please let me know. But that is it for today's video. As always, thank you all for watching. Remember to keep those water changes up, and happy fish keeping.